Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up.
Hey you guys, and welcome to We Budgeting Class 1. And today I'm gonna just hit a few points, basically kind of break down with some definitions on, I don't even know what to call them, but just like the way you feel on certain type of things. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about is instant gratification. A lot of times we spend and spend and spend because of instant gratification. Instant gratification is, I gotta have it now. I need it right now. Oh my God, I can't make it without it. I gotta get it. If I see it, I gotta get it. And you run off of this adrenaline that you have to have it. You know what I'm saying? Or this sale come out, or the shoes, lady shoes coming out, or, you know, the new makeup coming out, whatever it is, like you just have to have it at that moment. And that's instant gratification. And that's where a lot of people mess up, because you got to have it right now, right at this moment. And rather than you have budgeting that out and put it to the side and say, if you knew it was coming out and put it to the side, okay, when this come out, this is what I'm going to get when it comes out. You see you got a few dollars left in your account. Well, I could spend it. I'll get that. You didn't budget it out. Now you ain't got no money for the rest of the stuff you need because you just had to have it right there. That's called instant gratification. What we should be striving for is called delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is when you know you want something so bad. However, you have enough self-control to say, you know what? I want it, but I don't need it. I really want it, but I don't need it. If I could just wait a little bit longer, save a little bit more money, I can actually get the one I really want rather than hurrying and having to have this thing that can possibly just really wait. And that's another thing. Let me break down the difference between a need and a want. I mean, we're not 2-year-olds. We know what a need and a want is, but I'm going to say it just for the sake of clarification's sake. A need is something that you cannot live without. You cannot live without food. You cannot live without water. You cannot live without shelter. You cannot live without a bed to lay on. You cannot live without clothes. You cannot live without shoes on your feet. You cannot live without transportation. Even if you don't have a car, there's public transportation. There's, you know, bikes or walk. You know what I'm saying? But even with those things, there's still a limit on what you have to have. Do you have to have the latest everything that comes out? If it's not in your budget, no, you don't. It becomes a want when you can say, you know what, I can actually live without. That's how you differentiate what is a need and what is a want. A want is something that I can look at it and really ask myself in my mind, can I live without that? Is the world gonna stop if I don't get it? Is my life gonna crash, come crumbling down if I don't have it? If the answer is no, that means it's a want, and you can put it down and relax and say, you know what, I don't need it at this moment, but when I'm able to, I will get it. And that's what a want is. A want is simply that. I want it, but I don't need it, and it's not making or breaking me if I have it or not. So delayed gratification, getting to a point where you are okay with not having it today, right now, at this moment, and having enough self-control to say, even though I can't get it right now, I'm gonna wait until I'm able comfortably enough to get it when I have it. And that's basically come down to self-control. Okay. One of the other things I want to talk about is impulsive spending. It's really the same thing as instant gratification, but it's more so when you go to the store and you see something and it's like you off an impulse, you get it. Like you didn't even think about it. You just seen the sale and you just had to have it. You know what I'm saying? You seen it and it was just like, I mean, no thought went into it. No, my rent is due. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like you didn't even think. You just you know what I mean, instant gratification, you think a little bit. Like, you know, I'm saying, I want it really bad, and let me see how I can budget it out. Impulsive shopping or impulsive buying is just, you run off of impulse. You run off this adrenaline that you don't even think about what you got going on. You realize you just didn't eat today, but you just got to have whatever you about to buy because that's your thing. One of the other things that I've learned is, if you know you are an impulsive shopper or impulsive buyer, and you didn't budget out wherever you're going, don't take your card that have all your money in your account in the store with you. Don't take it. If you go into the store to buy something specifically, take out the cash. Say if you going, let's just say Target, Walmart, which is, we know, everybody knows, if you go in Target and Walmart, you're not coming out with the one thing that you went in there for. Ugh, I can't stand it. It's a drug. Okay, everybody know that you is not going to Target or Walmart to buy the one thing you went in there for. So, to avoid the drug of Walmart and Target, take cash in there. Leave your purse in the car. Matter of fact, leave it at home if you know you're going. Leave it at home. Take out a little cash or whatever you $50, $100, whatever's budgeted out. Take that in the store. Get what you need. Try to stay with what you need. But if you just have to have something, at least you're not going and dipping into bill money or savings or money that should not even been spent in Target or Walmart that day. Because we know you're going to go back. But take cash with you. And that's anywhere. Whether at the mall or wherever you know you're going to buy, and you know you like to just window shop, but you don't just window shop. You actually grab and buy. Take cash in the store with you. Okay, that's one of the things that I think is really helpful, because it's helped me, you know, especially when I know I'm going to get like stuff for my kids and they be having all kind of little cute stuff, and I'm like, so I got to take cash in the store with me. Yeah. I think that was it. I just wanted to talk about like some of the ways that we spend when we go to the store and what causes us to fall behind, because we have to have something. You don't have to have anything. You choose and make bad choices at that moment because you were not being in self-control and controlling your money at that time. So you spend it, and now you're looking like, I don't got enough money for my rent, or I ain't got enough money to do what I need to do because I spent it on this other thing. Okay? So that's really what I wanted to talk about this video. I'm going to do one more. And I'm going to talk about some other stuff in that video. But this is just part one. And just to give you some little definitions that I came up with, as far as, you know, definitions on certain things, I guess. Yeah. So, all right. See you in the next video.